Hi guys, I'm back. Even after a two-part vlog, I still have the audacity to come back the next day. I'll try to make this a little bit shorter. Anyways, I wanted to vlog today because I decided today was going to be my first day of phase 4. And why? Because after I vlogged yesterday, I felt so good. I felt clean and I felt thin. Like I ate a croissant. I was eating, you know, I wasn't starving myself all day, but I felt great. So I cooked this Filipino dish. It's like it's an oxtail stew, and it has peanut butter in it as one of the ingredients. And I figured, you know, it's like a half a cup of peanut butter diluted in like 8 cups of beef broth, and I cooked it in the crock pot. And I was cooking it already earlier, and so by dinner it was done, and I had it for dinner. And you can't really have a dish like that because it's so rich without having rice. So I was like, what the heck, I feel great. Even if I gain a pound tomorrow, who cares? Because I feel great. So I had 2 servings of rice, which ended up being probably a cup and a half of rice with the stew. And I gotta tell you, a cup and a half is usually not enough for me. I could eat more than 3 cups of rice before, you know what I mean? Without getting sick or feeling sick or anything like that. So I thought that was great, and I was happy. I was like full and content and all that with all the protein. And there's bok choy in it, so I had my veggie in there, and so I was pretty happy. And then I took a detox bath. The weird part is that I took the detox bath at like 11:45 at night. And usually that would be, for a normal person, would be pretty odd, but I'm kind of a vampire in that way, that I sleep pretty late, and you guys who know me know that about me already, so it wasn't that out of the ordinary. My husband was like, are you seriously going to take a bath at midnight? Because he's trying to sleep. He gets up at like 4:30 in the morning. I was like, don't worry, I won't turn the jets on. So I sat there in complete silence, and it felt so good. I did the Epsom salt, baking soda, lavender salt. I think that's it. And in the hottest water I could take, you know. And that felt really good. And I realized how much I needed that. Like I hadn't taken a bath for months and months and months. So that was great. And then the next day, I had no weight gain. I stayed the same. So that was so good. So my weight right now is 131.6. And I pretty much didn't gain weight at all from eating so much rice. Or that's a lot to me since I haven't eaten rice in like 6 months. And then having the butter croissant for lunch that I mentioned earlier in the vlog. So that is huge, huge. That means that this body can stabilize even if you add starch. So you guys out there who are scared to add the starch, you know, make sure you do it little by little, but you will be able to eat it again because your habits will change. You won't need to have 4 cups of rice with a staple Filipino dish that all your life you've been used to eating that with tons of rice. You can eat in moderation and be happy. So that was really, really cool. I also have one more update. Today I went to the mall because I had to go shop for 2 birthday presents, and I walked around in those Shape Ups, and I give them a big thumbs down. And that's for me because I don't have big arches, or high arches I should say, so my feet were doing this like the entire time. They were like leaning in, and I was already kind of concerned about it when I first started, the first 10 minutes walking. And then by the time of 45 minutes passed, I started feeling a strain on my MCL, so the inside part of my knee. And I'm pretty conscious about my knee because I've hurt it before skiing, and I've barely gotten it back to where I can actually do squats without hurting. So I felt it right away, and I was like, okay, this is no good. So I go to the walking company and I end up springing for something that's more expensive, the MBTs. And it has a warranty, so you have 30 days to test them out, and if they make your knees hurt or anything like that, then you can return it. So I thought that was a good deal. So I'm going to return my Shape Ups to Zappos where I got them. And Zappos is cool. They accept returns like that anytime. And I just wanted to give you that review because if you guys are thinking of getting it, make sure that you walk around the store or something before you get it and see if you feel any strains on your knees. I know people that don't have any problems with it, and it might be because they have high arches, but for me that's not the case. I also want to say thanks for all the feedback yesterday because I was hoping that I wouldn't get any hate mail or anything, but it was quite the opposite. It made me feel good that people are reading pounds and inches, and that there are many of us who agree on reading pounds and inches, and that'll just help the newbies out even more because they will have tons of support when it comes. I am going on a date night tonight with my brother-in-law and his wife and our best friend and his wife, and it's gonna be great because we only do it once a year, which is a shame since he only lives like 10 miles away from me, our best friend. I'm really excited about that, and usually when we go out to dinner, it's usually a place where I can actually order something that is gonna be, that's not gonna hurt me, and I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. So, knowing me, I'll probably take pictures of it. So sorry guys. I know some of you like to watch pictures of food and some of you don't, so I'll make sure to give you a warning before I post them. The last time I darkened my hair, I did it myself. Like I tried to foil it myself, the black and all that, and I guess the stuff I used was kind of like a year old, so it didn't last long. It all faded away. So as you saw, in, you know, I know you don't notice it because you're just listening to me talk and not looking at my hair or anything like that. But if you look at like my past 3 vlogs, the dark hair was just fading away and it was turning back to light brown and blonde or whatever. So I went today to my usual hairstylist who was great and a professional, and so she put the dark back into my hair. So check it out. Dun, 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 dun. So now I have it professionally done, so hopefully it doesn't fade away. I mean, usually when she does my reds, it actually lasts longer than usual. Usually reds wash out quick, but anyways, please have a great weekend. Stabilize and release. And oh, one more thing. KidKaleo is doing great. He's officially a clumper. He has stalled twice, like 2-day stalls twice, and then he stalled once again yesterday. But he is clumping, so every time after stalls he would lose like 1.8, you know, 1.7 or something. And so he's clumping and he's doing great. He's lost about 18 pounds now, and I think he's on day 15 or something. So he's, yay! And that's it. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Peace.